Hello, this is Cherry Heart 3, the Word of God and the Prophetic. Usually, most of my videos is religious, but every now and then, once in a while, I make a video concerning other things other than that. But I just felt like it's important to say this to the servers. I understand, and a lot of people do understand, that your wage is less than minimum wage. But I felt like I need to do this because for a long time I've been wanting to say, I can't get it out to servers. I tip well, but tipping comes with your serving. Just because you have the title server does not mean that you automatically get a large tip. Like one time, me and my dad went out, and I stepped away, and when I came back, he told me that he overheard a server say, everybody been leaving me a low tip or no tip, and I can at least get something, at least $4, blah 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 blah. And so my dad said that was really unprofessional for her to say, and I think she said it out loud to hint to other customers. You don't do that. You don't ask. But let me say this: good serving comes with higher tips. Out of sympathy, if the person is like a bad server, they give because they know that their wage is low. Okay, for instance, one day I was feeling real good. I went to an expensive restaurant. I just wanted to treat myself. And I said, you know what? I feel like just really giving today. So I said, I'm going to tip someone good. So I came in, sat down, got a server. It was a guy, and he was good. He started off well. When my food came and some older couples, it was like two couples, but I was by myself. So usually, and this is how I feel because of the ending, when you're by yourself, most people would think that, oh, I'm probably going to get a couple dollars, not that much. But if I get these older couples or two people together, I'm going to get a higher, So they attend to, like it was this older couple. He came to them, he sat down, did the same thing. What would you like? He was checking on them. And he looked at me and walked by me. So when my food came, okay, Brian, he said, here's your meal. Blah, blah, blah. He was like attending to these couples. He didn't even ask me, like after I ate a few bites, he went past me. He didn't say, how's this tasting? Is it too salty? And he doesn't have to say if it's too salty, but they're supposed to let you know, are you satisfied? Is it something, that you like to have? He asked the couple, how was their food? Was it tasting good? And I'm like, I can't believe what I'm hearing. Are you serious? So I try not to look at him to see if he would, sometimes you give eye contact. Well, I did give him eye contact when he went past me back and forth. But sometimes when you give eye contact, you're just saying, you're letting the hint to them, I need something. Or you look at them, or even they said, well, they're thinking in their mind, well, she's looking at me, so maybe I should ask her something. So I did not look this time to see if, I don't want to force you to have to ask me how was my food or anything. So let me see if he'll come to my table, because I think I had something and it was empty. He didn't come to, he went past me and then he went past me again. And I'm like, I know he see this empty plate because I had like 2 plates. I had like maybe a salad, whatever. He left it there. He didn't pick it up. He didn't pre-bus. And I'm like, okay, I want this out of my way. It's in my way. So I'm moving or maneuvering around my food, or I'm pushing the plate away. So I said, when he really has this in his heart, he'll look and see if there's something that you need. Or sometimes when you push it on the side where he can see it as he go by, nothing. So he was going back and forth. And I said, each time he went back, he was like really in their face. So I said, wow, he didn't even ask me how my meal. I said, okay. For every time he does that, he's beginning to drop down to a poor service. So each time he goes past me without saying anything, I'm just going to start deducting. Anything else I can give you, talking to someone else. And then I was testing him, and I said, if he does this one more time, I said, okay, so he thinks because I'm by myself, he's not going to get a tip. servers, you don't even know if a millionaire would come in. You don't know if someone just wanted to just really bless someone. So about time he gave me my things, and sometimes I had to ask for it. I had to get up and ask for something that he didn't put down. So I said, I'm going to tell him, because I was a server before, and you have to up the money if you want to. I mean, you really have to be. Server means to serve. So you didn't let me feel comfortable. I didn't enjoy my meal. So I said, you know what? It got down to I gave him much lower. And then I said, I have to tell him, because someone has to. He doesn't know his rating. He thinks just because he's a server that we're supposed to automatically give you $20 or whatever, or $10. So I just told him, I said, you know what? And I explained to him what he did. I said, not one time did you ask me, did I want anything else to drink, or can I pour you some more? I said, I had to get up and get my fork. It goes on, blah, blah, blah. So I said, I did give you something, but don't be disappointed, because I really was going to be nice for you too. I really the one to bless you. So I said, don't get disappointed. So I got my mail, gave him this little thing. And so I was just going to leave it like that. But he thought I was going to tell his supervisor. So he came, the supervisor came. And she said, oh, can I help you? And I'm looking at her like, no. And she said, well, the server was saying something. Let's just say his name is John, because I forgot. I said, you know what? To be honest, I think he went and got you because he thought I was going to tell on you. Tell on him to you. I said, that's not what I was going to do. But since you're at the table, and I explained to her the same thing. I said, never underestimate a person because they're by themselves. And I said, I really felt intimidated because I felt like because there was more parties to another table that he thought he was going to get more. Sometimes you have a big party and only give you $3. So, or less than that, or none at all, or not enough. So after I got done talking to her, and I explained to the guy that I went low every time you did not do this. I said, because serving is serving the person, letting them enjoy their meal. I said, and all the time I was thinking I was insulted. So I didn't really enjoy my meal. So his supervisor said this, we're having a meeting today. I'm going to tell all the servers, and I'm going to share what you share with me. Never underestimate because a person is one, that you're not going to get anything. I understand that sometimes one person don't give you enough, or they give you just enough for like what you're supposed to give them. But you never know what type of customers you have. But if you want, and then I went to another one, they expect and they get upset. They're not really serving you, but when you don't give them the amount that they think they want, I'm not going to say that they should get, then you're not going to get that. Sometimes you don't get anything because of the way you serve, or, the way you take the order, or you just get a paycheck. I don't care if you have to fake it. Tend to that person, because you don't know what they might do. And so I just feel like I needed to say this, because I go to a lot of restaurants, and some of them, I blessed, because, and then especially those ones like, this person is going to college trying to make things meet, and so you throw in extra, Sometimes you might want to get in. See, I'm not a millionaire, but you never know. Sometimes you want to throw in $20. It just depends. But if you keep coming to me and you keep serving me the same way, and let's just say I keep giving you $2 or $3, and another person that might get $6 or $10, it's because of what you serve, not just because you had that title. It's too many servers expecting to get tipped well with your poor service. So if you want a high tip, tend to serve, or don't take the position. Server is to serve. Make your customer feel. I know it's hard sometimes when you give all you give and they don't give anything, but everybody's not the same, and you're going to run across someone who's going to really bless you. So that's just a tip. Don't expect that they're supposed to tip you. Yes, it seems cold that a person don't get tipped, but you got to remember you took this position as a server. So you might just get the minimum, and you might not even get that. So serve and I told the supervisor, when a server comes to serve one customer, serve them as though it was a big table full. Because I told her, you never know. You never know. And she said, I would definitely do that. So that's a tip. That's my tip to you. And not just from me, from everybody. Because I go out to eat, and I'm with a company of family members or a friend. When me and her go out and things like that, we go to expensive restaurants. And so, just do well and you'll be blessed. Don't think, again, that just because you're a server that you're supposed to get, like, well, the minimum is $15 you're supposed to pay, but you haven't served me. You laid my food on the table. It's not really all that hot sometimes. And then I'm not going to say it's all your fault. But, but tend to that person, okay? That's all I want to say.